Hello, I'm Michael Finn, Holistic Exercise and Lifestyle Coach, and today I'm going to answer the big question that I get asked a lot. Alright, so this question comes from lots of people saying, what is the best exercise to do for health and longevity and feeling better and all those good things? So, and the answer is fairly simple. And the answer is the exercise that you are going to do for the rest of your life. Alright? So, as an example, I have done distance running, and I've raced kayaks, and I've paddled kayaks, and I go hiking, and I go walking, and I lift weights, and I sprint. But the things that have been around throughout my whole life that I never really stop is the sprinting and the lifting of the weights. Those are the two things that are always there. There's times when, like, I haven't kayaked in a few years, really. I've done a little paddle boarding, but I haven't done that in a few years. Distance running, I throw it in now and then, once in a while, but I don't really ever do it, so consistently. But the sprinting, I love. But I also have to do a lot of other things to maintain my body so I can sprint. I have to maintain my flexibility and be able to move, and I need to maintain my stability. And I need to maintain my strength, and so that's where the weights come in. So I like the sprinting better than I do the weightlifting. But I do the weightlifting, and I enjoy most of that as well, but not as much. But I do that because I know it leads to me sprinting better and feeling better when I sprint. Okay? So, big key, what is the exercise that you're going to do for the rest of your life? Second big key, what do you need to support you to keep moving throughout your life? Because that is what keeps us healthy. It's why Socrates walked with his students while he taught them, because he knows that the mind-body connection is so important, and we need to keep that connection together so that the mind can work better, the body can work better, the spirit can grow stronger. And the other part is, like, even monks. A long time ago, monks didn't used to exercise. They just sat there and meditated all day, and people came and go, they're all just asleep, and they're all just a big ball of goo. And so this guy came in and said, hey, we need to start exercising the monks so that they can actually sit with good posture and meditate. And they found that when they exercised, it improved their meditation and their focus. And they ended up, improving spiritually and mentally and physically, and got to the point where they could do amazing things. So it's so important to move and to keep your body functioning really well. So whether it's walking, whether it's biking, whether it's hiking, whether it's lifting weights, whether it's sprinting, whether it's whatever, make sure that you move on a regular basis, all right? And if you need support, if you need like a coach, like when I've done distance running in the past, I've always had a running partner. So to keep me kind of going and encourage me, all right? So that is helpful. Other times, I've done distance running for like 6 weeks to like prepare for some short little event on my own, but for the most part, I've always had a partner. And then the other thing is, I have some clients that come to me that they're not going to exercise without someone pushing them a little bit. And they need that and they want that, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. The big important part is realize if you need that, then have that. If you don't push yourself on your own for movement and exercise, well then hire a coach. Because that's the only way you're really going to get the benefit. And if you're really looking for good lifelong benefits, if you look at all the athletes out there, they all have coaches. So I take my exercise program every year and I hand it over to my buddy and he hands me his, and we look over each other's and we go, hey, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And we go, hey, we look from the outside in and go, you need to be doing more of this and less of that. And it's like, well, I'm doing that because I like it. It's like, yeah, well, you need to be doing a little bit more of the things that you don't like. And you can still do some of the things that you do like, but you need to be having a balance, all right? And then lastly, if you want really good results from exercise, we need to look at every aspect. And I will put a link to this in another video of every aspect, which is flexibility. So having that ability to touch your toes and having the ability for the shoulders to go all the way around and everything else. But you need flexibility throughout your body so that your body can move properly. We need stability at every joint so that you can stabilize every joint. We need strength, both endurance strength and maximal strength. And then we need power. And power is simply just any movement completed in less than a second. So that's going up a step. It's getting up off of a ball or out of a chair. And if you struggle with things like that, or even getting up off the floor, if you struggle with things like that, it's because there's a break in the system. All right? So, those number one key point is the exercise that's important for you to do is the one that you're going to continue to do throughout your life. And it might change throughout your life too. So, go out, have a happy, healthy, amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you next time.